real quick before I switch over to the other phone and start doing recording for Infinity Nikki Let's Play. Here's the outfit. I'm wearing my jammies because nobody's going to see down there, hopefully. And then this crochet hat I made last year, these bows I made last year, and the jewelry I wore last night. But yeah, I'm gonna go get the other phone. I gotta remember how to screen record on here because I don't remember. It's been over a year. The last time I did a Let's Play was I don't remember, but it was a No Man's Sky Let's Play. I gotta figure out. I'll get there, but I will be putting that in a separate blog. Well, that's not gonna be a vlog. That's gonna be a Let's Play. This is for the blog. I just wanted to show you off what I did. Okay. Also, I'm sick. I sneezed a lot earlier today, so now my nose doesn't hurt as bad, but now my throat hurts. Last night I started getting like that little feeling in the back of your nose, in the back of your throat, where you know you're about to get sick, so that sucks. Ugh. This is taking so long to check my resources. It doesn't even give me my download speed. It doesn't give me the progress. I don't know why it's taking so long. I did the pre-download, so it shouldn't take this long, right? Anyways, while waiting, I'm watching Rin Rin Doll, and she is doing a makeover for Sophia Nygaard, and they were talking about Infinity Nikki, and she was like a model, or she worked with one of the brands that has clothing in this game, so we're going to get some more Lolita clothing. I'm so excited. Like, so Chinese Lolita is a little bit different from Japanese Lolita. I think I'm more drawn to Chinese Lolita. It's a little bit more flowy, but like it's, for me, I don't purchase those items mostly because I'm poor. If I had money, oh, you bet your butt that I would be buying some stuff. But I'm very, what's the word? Not intimidated, but it's like inspired by Chinese Lolita. This is so exciting. Oh god, I wish the game would hurry up and download. So right now I'm still working on this little guy right here. I'm almost done with this. I have like maybe 10, 11 more rows, and then this one's done. I just broke out my last skein of the bamboo crimson. So hopefully by the time this is done checking resources, I might be on a different colorway. Who knows? Or a new one. All right. I'm going to stop talking because I can feel my throat not liking this. Well, unfortunately, I don't think I'll be playing Infinity Nikki today because I cannot see what the download speed progress is. It's the little progress bar is not moving. Well, that's fine. I had all these plans and it's fine. I'll just get I'm going to start crying. I'm so upset. Like a lot of things that I want to happen just aren't happening. I talked a little bit about it last week or whatever, whenever this video comes up. I talked a little bit about it in the last vlog, how like I'm going to have to start slowing down on my art. I'm going to have to start slowing down on putting out YouTube videos. I'm going to have to start working harder in the corporate world where they don't appreciate art as much, and it just really sucks. Like, I don't know. Like, I know it's a privilege that I've had for the last 3 years to be able to make as much art as I can, to just pump out and show off my garment making. And it just feels like disappointment after disappointment, news after news, just not, it's the feeling of not being good enough. That's what it is. And I hate that feeling. And I know this has to do with my seasonal depression. And I know it's hitting earlier than it normally does. But like, it just hurts just not feeling like I'll ever be good enough. I know I'm selling myself short, but like, I just don't feel like I'll ever be good enough to sell my stuff professionally. I'm not trying to make it into a full-time gig. That's not the point. The point is to try and like at least make my money back on the stuff that I do make. But I don't know. I just feel like a disappointment. All right, so because Infinity Nikki is taking 10 years. The progress bar is moving. It's just taking a really long time. And I don't know if it's because I have so many programs up and running. Maybe I should have reset my PC or something. I don't know. I should have done this yesterday. This was on me, but I was busy playing Dinkum. Anyways, I've been studying up on Lolita fashion because like that's kind of the direction my art wants to go. So I kind of just follow it. I can't stick to one thing forever. That's just kind of who I am. Anyways, I I think definitely I fall more into C fashion than J fashion, except for when it comes to VK, because I am strongly like I'm a huge advocate for Xiaohongshu. Like if you're not on there, you are missing out. There's so many free patterns, crochet patterns. There's so many free sewing, like drafting things. Like you can learn how to draft like sleeves. It's so useful, and it's like I am not scared to admit that I am a socialist and I am the type of person that loves to share. I love to share ideas. I love to share food. If I have the money, I will share because I think keeping knowledge gatekept behind a paywall is the worst thing. Everybody like up here says that capitalism is great and that it breeds productivity or something. I don't know. It's killing creativity. That's what it is, because we are so forced into this monoculture that we can't like take something, be inspired by it, and then do something else with it. We are all so set on being the same exact person, doing the same exact thing. And one of my mutuals posted this on, or reposted this on TikTok. I'm sure there's more than one that reposted this, but either way, you can really see it in the crochet community, especially in the amigurumi community. No offense to y'all, but some of you guys get into crochet just to sell. And that's just not the thing you should be doing. You should be looking into it and selling. Like, yeah, you can sell things. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I try to sell things. And I know I fall into a super niche, so that's probably why I'll never really take off. But, like, everybody's making the chickens. Everybody's making the leggy froggies. I, for the longest time, would like herk every time I heard leggy froggies. If somebody said it in their video, I would click off their video because I was so tired of everybody making the same exact thing. And that's what capitalism does. It just makes you forced into this little monoculture of doing the same exact thing over and over and over again. I don't know how I got here. I don't know how I started talking about this. Basically, what I want to say is that I think C fashion is where my brain is leading me. I still stick to like 1940s hairstyle. Right now it's not very 1940s because this is yesterday's hair and I just haven't brushed it out or reset it. That's kind of how I do my hair in general. I set it one day and then I let it take its course for the rest of the week because I only wash my hair once a week. That's how I learned about this pattern, by the way, is Xiaohongshu. I'm probably saying that wrong, and I do apologize. I do want to learn more languages, but I haven't hit that hyperfixation in a while. The next hyperfixation on language that I do hit will probably be Chinese, just because I'm so inspired by their culture and by their fashion scape. Anyways, this all from there, free pattern on Xiaohongshu, and I just took the liberty of adding ruffles to it. This is done, by the way. This is the one I was working on. I was planning on working on this during the Let's Play. If it's not done downloading by 11 p.m., I'm not going to do the Let's Play today, but I still want to do a Let's Play because I think that would be a good like in-between thing, because Infinity Nikki does inspire my fashion scape as well. I take great inspiration from it. And the fact that some of my favorite like Lolita fashionistas have worked on this project is incredible to me. The fact that they use actual fashion designers to create some of these designs, these 5-star pools, I think that's wonderful too. And it's like the way that you put clothes on her is just a way to like teach you how to do styling and poses. That's another thing too. I want to get back into photography of my fashion, and I've kind of done that with my Tumblr / new Instagram account. I was going to be more active on Tumblr, but like within the first 3 posts of posting on Tumblr, somebody slid into my DMs, and I'm not about that. I don't go on websites to be hit on. I think I have in my profile that I'm ace, but I guess that doesn't matter. The fact that I'm into fashion is like, it's a curse and a blessing, I guess. I don't know. But I'm not even active on my Instagram account. I'm trying to be more active on my business account too. I have way too many Instagram accounts. I have one from like when I was younger, my very first Instagram account that's attached to my Facebook. I think they all are in some way, but I have that one. I have my business account, and I have LilRootRoot.v2. If you want to keep up with any of my photography, that's going to be where it is. You can also see it on my Tumblr, LilRootRoot. It's just that I do go on Tumblr more than I do on Instagram, but like I still don't know how to use it. Sorry, I got off topic here. But yeah, all in all, I think I am more leaning towards C fashion. And that's where I want to leave that. I'm going to continue working on, actually, I'm going to work on a shawl because I messed up a lot towards the end of this, mostly because my brain was in a funk. Like, I'm sorry for crying on camera. I do this a lot. If you've been here for a while, you've seen me cry at least once. Like, it's once every month, basically, I cry on camera. And it's, I don't know, I just pour all my emotions into my art, and it's kind of, it's not lame. It's just, I don't know. I think it's silly. All right. I'm going to pull out that yarn. I'll show you guys the yarn that I'm going to use, which if you've been here for a while too, you've seen the yarn, but I'm going to use that green color phasing yarn. And then, yeah, we're going to work on another shawl. This is the colorway I'm going to use for the next shawl. I think I want to start green to white to give it like the treetop. Oh, well, maybe I'll do white to green. Then I have to break out my little handy dandy guy. Cause like, I kind of want to give it like a, what's it called? A snow covered tree look. That's what my witch's outfit last year for MegaCon was. And I just kind of want to replicate it in a way. I would love, love, love to recreate that witch's hat and the little capelet. However, I didn't write down anything I did for that pattern, and I kind of just winged it. So I'll probably never make it again. Maybe if I can like sightsee and like eyeball it, I could try, but I don't trust me. And plus the way I did it was like, I just used this yarn and I just made it work. So we're going to work on that shawl while watching more Rin Rin and learning more about the history of Lolita, because kind of where I want to go with my fashion. I've been working on this for a few minutes, and I had already messed up in like row 3, and it was like the last 2 stitches of the row. And I'm thinking about it. I think that I may have messed up in the first motif. So for the pink one, did I show you guys? I showed you guys last week for sure, but let me just pull it out. So this one, my pride and joy, that's never going to see the light of day. This one, I may have messed up in the first round or first motif. And if that's the case, well, I don't know if that's the case. So I think what I'm going to do whenever I get back around to feeling this project again, I will just frog the whole entire thing, which really is going to suck, but it's just what I'm going to do so that I can have a perfect project. And then that way I can showcase it. I really, really, really love this project. And I think I'm just like getting too confident in the ends for myself. So I need to go back and fix that up. But yeah, I can't count. Moral of the story, I can't count. All right, we have one motif done. Oh, let me show you guys there. So I'm going to take a break from crochet because my eyes are starting to get really sleepy. Let me see how far Infinity Nikki is. It's almost fully done. Oh, I might be able to do a play with me. Let's play, whatever. It's at the very end. Oh, I gotta be patient sometimes. It's something that I haven't learned yet, is patience. But with it being fully done, I can come back in like 30 minutes. It's only 7:35. So I think, I don't know if I'm going to keep on working on this during my Let's Play. I want to, but like I also know me is going to mess up quite a bit. So I kind of want to do one of these guys instead. I did start. Okay, so when I do my crochet, I always use my little crochet pin things, whatever. What these? I don't remember what these are called, but I use them. And when I do the little bonnet ones, I start from this end and I go in. Whereas with this, I start this end and then go in. So I think I should be able to be fine if I do the bonnet instead. I know that's a lot of talking, but yeah, I think I should be fine. This can be an after work thing because like I need my brain for this one a little bit more than I thought, but also I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I just finished recording my first Let's Play, and I got 7 rows in. I also spilled my tea all over my desk and into my keyboard, and noticeably, N, M, and P, those 3 letters do not work. I think L also does not work, so I am waiting patiently for my husband to get home to see if we have another keyboard. I know we have another keyboard, but to see how willing we are to pull another keyboard out to replace this one. I don't know if this is fixable. It got really wet in there. It's still dripping. Ugh. I'm embarrassed. Terrible news. I just learned that Michaels upped their prices. The Karen Perfect Facing yarn was $12.99, and I've told you guys that for the past like few weeks. It is now $14.99. I'm glad I bought when I did. I will not be repurchasing the rhubarb until there's a 30% discount right now, which is still not great, but like, it was $12.99 a couple weeks ago. $2 raise? Are you kidding me? I love that yarn, so I'm probably gonna end up buying some more of it, but I might also raise my prices on my shawls. I don't know. I haven't even posted them yet, so I think online I was gonna sell it for $55, so $14.99, $55. That's like 2.5 times more. I think it's still an okay price, but that's pathetic. I wish I could make my own yarn. Update on another headdress. This one's done. So now I have all 4 color ranges that I wanted to do. I think. Let me see. I think I have 2 of those. No, wait, I have 2. So I guess I'll make more. I don't know. I might make, sorry, I'm still sick. And I don't know how long this is going to last. My husband is still sick too, but he's also a sickly Victorian child. I usually get over it earlier than he does. So we'll see. But yeah, I think I might start doing the lace soon. I think I just wanted to do this on the gaming Let's Play. Oh, also, I'm in the process of uploading my tutorial. It is currently uploading. Let me see how far along it is. Checks are complete. It's done. Let me see what's it look like. Yep. It's 49 minutes and 24 seconds. I did write in the description that it is not beginner friendly because I do not slow down. Unfortunately for everybody, I do not slow down. So you'll have to be familiar with the certain stitches. I put the stitches in the comment or in the description box. I think I was going to put more in the description box, but I don't remember. I put the music in the description box. And I put a few more other things. Also, I got a new keyboard. It's my husband's old keyboard. He said that he'll buy a new keyboard for me, and I'm like, no, I don't want it. I want to get one of the ones from inside that closet. But going inside that closet means we'd have to move all of that, and that's heavy, and that's a lot, and that's very precious. And DDR5 RAM sticks are $1,200 right now, or was it $2,200? Way too expensive. So we don't want to risk damaging all of that. So he said that he'll buy me a keyboard, and I said, no. The only way I'll accept a keyboard from you is if you buy yourself a new keyboard, and I'll take your old one. So this is his old one. I do like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that. His keyboard is a little bit quieter. It sounds like this one. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
that one, that's what his keyboard sounds like. And I do like the muted sound, but my husband enjoys this one. So we might switch back. I don't know. But yeah, I got a new keyboard after spilling my tea everywhere. I am ashamed of myself, but I'm learning a little bit more about how to do Let's Plays. So that's a thing. I won't be uploading that until next week because I think this is going to be another 2-week gap video. I've been picking up shifts. I've warned y'all last week that I will be working a lot more because it is the tourism it is the holiday season. I work in the tourism. Sorry, my brain is mush too because I've been working more and I'm sick. The worst time for this to come on, but because I work in the tourism industry, I have been picking up more shifts. I've been working 4 days a week. I've been working overtime, and yeah, I just need to keep on keeping on until the season is over because somewhere mid-January, I'm not going to be getting any shifts, and that's scary. So it's still a no spend for me, although I really, really want to spend. It's still a no spend. I did tell y'all earlier that the yarn that I like is now $14.99, but it might be dynamic pricing, so the price might come down. If the price comes down, then I'll purchase it at the lower price. I'm not playing those games with Michael. Like, I don't know if dynamic pricing is really their end game. I hate the idea of dynamic pricing. I understand it for theme parks because it's kind of a safety issue and it's a labor issue, but Michael's is not putting any extra staff on. They are not. That's ridiculous. I did look at the Yarnspiration website for the Karen Perfect Phasing Cloud Cakes. It's $13.49 now. With the discount, it's $10.49 on the Michael's website. But that's a normal price that I would pay. I think that this yarn came out at $12.99. If you guys don't know what I'm referencing, let me give you a quick example. This is the yarn that I'm referencing. This was $12.99 ever since I started biting it. I bought it out in North Carolina 2 years ago. I think this specific skein. No, I did not. I bought this colorway out in North Carolina and I made a cute little project out of it last year. And I am very I'll never make that again because I don't know how I did it. I try to write everything down now just in case I do want to go back in and do it. But yeah, I'm going to take these little markers out so I can get started on doing the little ruffles. Reminder of what that would look like because I don't know if I showed y'all at all this video. That's the backside. This is what it will look like once done. I do like that the flap is open, so we'll be working on that. And then I think for me personally, since I have work today, I don't want to start on another project because if I start on another project, then I'm not going to want to go to work. I work at 4 p.m. and that's kind of a later shift. Sometimes I'll work at 6 p.m. and that's hard enough to go to work for. But 4 p.m. is after my husband leaves. And if I start on a project now, I'm going to want to call out and I cannot afford to call out. So yeah, I'm going to work on frogging this little guy right here because I cannot afford to buy more of this yarn right now. All right. See you guys probably in 3 days. Good morning, afternoon. I meant to record yesterday, but I have been out of it. I am working a lot. I've been working longer shifts and more days. It's the holiday season. I'm going to keep on reminding you all this because I always feel bad about it. But I put the tutorial up last night, or no, 2 nights ago. I don't remember. It's up and ready to go. And I also had an outfit based on, it's the same outfit, but yeah. I also recorded more of Infinity Nikki because I felt like I wanted to play more. And then on top of that, I don't know, it's a lot easier to record Infinity Nikki content than it is doing this because, I am working a whole crochet thing. So let me give you guys an update of what I did. Yesterday I went out and I gave my sister-in-law a ride to her meeting or her little appointment again. So I have this one almost completely done. I gotta attach the strings, but this one I decided to add pink to this because I'm not sure how much more white yarn I have. I mean, I do know how much more white yarn I have. It's this much, but both of these, this one is pretty whole, but this one is definitely not. They're cut up a lot of pieces because these are all pieces I used for like a cloud in one of my previous makes. But this one for sure, I think I can make at least one thing out of. So I decided to go with pink with this one. I also, I'm so sorry, decided to use Bamboo Fair instead of the Lion Brand, or what do I have? Lion Brand or Loops and Threads Silky Soft, just because I have it in my inventory and I just want to get rid of it at this point. So yeah, all I need is to do the string for this and then put in all the ends, and then this one's done. And I have this one in the works right now. This is the one I worked on while playing the video game last night. I have one side completely done. This side's completely done. And then I have this one I'm working on. I just finished the first row and then now, or attaching the second color, and now I'm working on the double crochet row. And then I have this one over here. This is the one that I want to do like a giveaway or short sell myself on. I don't really know how to explain it, but I don't really feel like this is like, because it's smaller yarn, I feel like it's better if I sell it for a cheaper price or do a giveaway or something. I might ask Erie Nuts how she does it, because like, I don't know, I know it helps get you more followers, but also the fact that I make crochet tutorials helps, and I'd rather do that instead of like sending something to somebody, especially right now because it's the holiday season. But also, I don't know. Anyways, I have this one and I'm got the first row attached. I forgot what the thing was when I went to my sister-in-law's thing. So I only attached like the first row of each, but then I remembered suddenly it clicked. And then, yeah. Well, I don't really want to work on this today. Not gonna lie. Kind of tired of looking at it. So I'm going to work on, you know, that yarn? I keep on pulling it out, but it's this yarn over here. Give me 1 second. This yarn right here. I've been wanting to make, like, I've been tempted to make those cat ear beanies for a little bit. And I know it's probably not going to be something that I want to sell just because, like, I feel like everybody does cat ear beanies. And on top of that, I think I prefer the knitted cat ear beanie, but I just want to try it out, see what it's like. I know it's just a rectangle, you fold it in half and you do it, but I also kind of want to like make little strings on it and then like attach little hearts and then also like maybe do like little fuzzies up here. Sorry, excuse me. I'm drinking my breakfast right now and it's all coming up. So I think I'm going to try to do that so I can give my hands a break from the 3.5mm hook. And then I'll show you guys the progress on that. I'm probably just going to watch YouTube videos while I do that, but yeah, okay, great. Hello. I've been working on this. Oh, I also finished the gray and purple one. I kind of have them all kind of like, what is it? The fried ice cream, not fried ice cream, the ice cream roll. That's kind of what's going on in here. But I finished the gray and purple one. So now I've got to finish 2 of the crimson ones and then one, the freebie one, I guess. I don't know what I want to do with it, but I did do this. I got this far and then I did the little edging, which is really fun. It's just back loop only. So this is 30 rows of just back and forth half double crochet. And this is, well, let me show you this side because this, I need to frog all of this, which is very unfortunate, but this is my first time making it. So this will be the length. Well, after I do, well, yeah, it will be about this far down, hopefully with the edging, like, let's see. I need to
do a little bit less. I need to do about 50% of this because it's rippling because of how much I did. But if I did this correctly, it would sit like this, right? Like that. So I'm going to get around to doing that while I'm editing my gameplay, my Let's Play video. But yeah, I do work at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, and I'm not looking forward to it. But, you know, life's life. Gotta make my money. I'm in the process of editing my video for my Let's Play, and honestly, it's a lot more fun than I thought it would be. I am still crocheting in it, so if it's something that you are interested in, feel free to watch it. I understand that my channel is all over the place, but I will still continue doing these vlogs. It will just be in between these Let's Plays. But anyways, we've got the ribbing done. So the plan is we're going to do both sides for ribbing, and then I'm going to put little hearts in here, and I think I want to do dangly hearts from the ears, and I definitely want to do like little hearts coming down from here so you can like tie it around. I think that would be super cute, and I kind of want to make matching fingerless gloves for this. So that's coming up. This was super easy. It's just a rectangle. Okay, so if you want the basics of this across is 40 foundation single crochet. You can do chain. I prefer foundation single crochet. It just looks prettier to me. Up and down is 30 rows. So if you're doing a chain, you'd probably want to do 31 rows. It's whatever you want to do, honestly. Also, my head might be differently shaped than yours, so it really is up to you. It's 30 rows of half double crochet. This is back loop only. 5 across. And then like when you get, so, okay, what I did foundation single crochet from here. And then I went back around because the actual chain or whatever, single crochet ended up on this side. I went back in the back loops or whatever, the chain stitches, went back up, single crocheted, and then I slip stitch and then went back loop only. I know that probably doesn't make sense, especially if you're a beginner, but I'm sure if you're experienced and you know a lot about different stitches, it makes sense. So maybe I'll do a tutorial. I don't know. This is one of those, like, there's a ton of crochet cat ear beanies out there, and I really don't feel like I need to add more to the pot. But like, mine is slightly different, but not different enough to do something different, you know? And same with the ribbing pattern. It might be slightly different, but it really isn't that different. So you can probably find ribbing, back loop only ribbing pattern. The only thing different is how I stitched it in, because I think some people, like, they start from ribbing and they go up. I'm just too lazy for that. So yeah. All right, we're gonna continue this. I'm gonna continue editing. That's really fun. I hope if you guys are into like Let's Plays that you guys do enjoy it. But if not, I also understand that you just want to watch this in tutorials. I get it. I'm the type that likes to sew over my ends. So in the future, I think I will be doing 31 instead of 30 of these ones, because now I have 2 long ends on this side and none on this side, and I have to cut out yarn for this side. But that's a me thing. So we're gonna sew it up, and then we'll try it on, and then I'll make little hearts for it. I feel a little bit silly, but we'll see how it feels. I feel like it'll be fine. Maybe. All right. Here is the little hat. Kind of silly looking. I don't know. I know people do like oval shapes, but this is my first time trying it, and I didn't look up a tutorial. I just did it. I can flip this up if I want. I don't know. It kind of looks cute when it's flipped up. But yeah, I'm going to put a little heart here, make little danglies, and then make a little dangly here, because I think that'd be super cute. All right, so I think this is the finished piece. I want to move this down in the future. I think it's a little bit too high. I was going to add like little dangles here, but I think the dangles here are fine. Like, this is fun. I do have other ideas in different shapes. I kind of want to do stars as per usual. And then I do want to make like little hand warmers, so I might do that. But it is 8:30 and I work at 5 a.m. tomorrow, so I might need to take a break. I do need to take a break because I didn't even take a nap today. So yeah, this needs to come down in the future just a little bit. Maybe put the point down here and then still have these like kind of down here. I don't know. It's fun though. Yee! Hey! So I have this all done. I think the hearts are a little bit askew if you look at it like the way I am looking at it. They're a little bit close. But it doesn't look too bad that way. I don't know. But I'm really happy with this. It's so cute. And like, I think I want to make one with stars. I do need to finish my actual projects that I was going to put on my store. But like also, I want to make one with stars on it. I have these little things that I could dangle from it. I have a lot of hearts, or no, clouds, because I was planning on making something else with it and I just never got around to it. All these clouds. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Like imagine little moons hanging from it. I don't know. I have plenty of yarn to do it. I might work on one of these little guys before I move on to it, but I'm so comfy cozy. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I was thinking about making leggings, but then I was like, that's too much work. I don't want to do all that because like leggings take a lot more yarn. And honestly, I don't really have that many practical uses for it. They slip down my legs and then I have to make more hearts and then I have to do a bunch of other things. And I think I'm okay with just these. Cute. Hi folks. It's been a while, but here's my outfit for today. I'm about to start playing some Infinity Nikki. This is not the worst spot to have y'all sitting, so I might just start doing stuff here from now on. I don't know. But yeah, I finished this little guy. Yeah, I'm not going out, so I didn't really want to do like a normal big ol' outfit. And plus on top of that, I haven't been feeling like getting dressed up. It's just one of those like winter depression things. I'm working too much things, you know. I just don't want to do it. And yeah, I also believe that my style is changing a tiny little bit. I wish I had more, like, I don't know. I don't know what I wish I had more of. I don't really like wearing t-shirts, but this is like the only thing that matches what I made, kind of, because it's pink and like the whole entire outfit is lovecore themed. So, meow, 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 meow. Sorry. Anyways, I am going to go on Infinity Nikki and do like a little let's play and maybe crochet because I have a bunch of quests that might not have the little talking dialogues. So if there's no talking dialogues or spoken dialogue or whatever, no, even then, I just I don't know. I like to crochet in the background while I'm playing Infinity Nikki, and if you watch that, I guess it's not really a vlog, it's a let's play. If you watched that, you saw that I was crocheting in the background. So yeah, I really had fun doing it. I don't know if I told you guys yet. It's been a little bit since I've talked to y'all. I did start working on another one of these, by the way. Let's just actually go into that other room and I'll show you how far I got because I think I made a lot of progress. So, oh wait, before we go, my room is almost completely clean. So that's my makeup. Back here, the dogs can sit on this now, so that's good. This pile right here is stuff that I like kind of immediately want to work with. Not really. It's Christmas-y stuff. So I have a plan because I don't know if I showed you guys, but these two on the top right here, the green and the maroon, those are both circle tablecloths. And I can't really make anything out of it except for a skirt or a capelet. So that's the plan with those. I need to get around to it. I want to get this room clean so fast because it's almost time. And like, there's only so much time you can wear something like that. I mean, the green one I could probably wear all throughout winter. And maybe you know what? It doesn't matter. Am I somebody that wears stuff in trend? No. So why do I care? Like literally, this guy right here it's Halloween. It's been up all year. It's been up for 2 years. This right here, Halloween, up for like 5 years. So do I care? No. Anyways, yeah, the room is almost clean. I gotta get this area all cleaned up. It's, I don't know if you can, yeah, my sewing machine is right there. This little corner right here is stuff of future tutorials. I have berets that I want to do. This one on top is going to be like the slime drip one, but in red. And the one on the bottom, I think that was going to be like a spider web one. So that tutorial is coming too. It's just going to be a while because this room is a mess. So yeah, let's go to the other room so I can show you guys. And hopefully I'm not talking too much. I probably am. Let's be real. Kind of a Christmas miracle that it's daylight out still and I'm talking to y'all. It's 3 o'clock, so daylight is almost gone. But I have this sewn up. It needs the little hearts and the hanging hearts. And then I have this glove right here. It needs the heart still, but we've got the ribbing and then the thumb hole. I will say this thumb hole is a little bit tighter, and I don't know if I like it or not. I might switch out. I kind of like it because it's less air in there, but like, okay, let me show you the other one before we continue talking about it. But this one right here, I already have the, oh, hold on. I already have the heart sewn on. So here's this one. It's tighter, but I asked my husband this last night and he said he didn't know the difference. But I did sew them up a little bit wonky. So this one's sewn a little bit lower than this one. Sorry about the color changing. You know, lighting, that's how it works, I guess. But yeah, you can slightly tell if you're really looking at it, you can tell. But if you're not, then maybe not. But like also the type of people I plan on selling to might be the type of people that are like really critical, especially in this financial landscape. Because, you know, if I'm going to be paying something for something, it better be good. That's my whole entire thing. Oh, where did I put my ring? I got to find that. But yeah, that's the thing. If I'm paying money for something, it better look good. And I don't know how I feel about it yet. Like, I do feel like this is a better grip or a better hole. It's just the fact that I don't know. We'll test it out. I do have more yarn so I can make some more. I do gotta get this sewn on. Yeah. And I think this one specifically I'll just sell at a market because it's one of those, if I want it online, I don't know, you know. Going back to like me talking too much. I don't really like talking in public. So I feel like I'm an approachable person, unfortunately for me. At my dismay, I'm pretty approachable when I'm in normal clothes and my work clothes. And yesterday, I worked an early morning shift. I am not a morning person. I've just been given morning shifts and I've been picking up morning shifts because I need the money and I was doing favors for some of my coworkers. And this one guy, don't know who he is, never saw him before, came in all chipper, and I'm like, okay, good for you. You're having a good day. And he kept on talking to me, and I have my headphones in because I'm the type of person that likes to listen to music to get myself in the work mood. Because like I have to mask pretty highly when at work. I am neurodiverse, and I will always talk about being neurodiverse and how like difficult it is, especially as a late diagnosed person. We don't fit in the neurotypical world. Anyways, he was having this conversation with me, and like I thought he was done talking to me. And at one point he's like, "You got to take your headphones out, sis." And I looked at him and I was like, "I don't like having conversations first thing in the morning." And like, I know that offended him, but like, don't expect, I don't understand why talkative people want us all to be talkative to them. I'm not a talkative person. Like, I'm talking a lot here. It's because I can't see y'all. I can't read your facial face things. I can't, like, it's just one of those like I I heavily mask at work. Like I said, I work in the tourism industry and I work in retail in the tourism industry. It is busy. I don't want to use all my energy on talking to somebody first thing in the morning when it's before 9 a.m. I don't understand why people think that, like, because they're talkative and they get to sit behind a computer desk all day, we all want to be talkative. Like, anyways, that's my little rant. I'm going to look for my ring first. And then I'm going to play Infinity Nikki and that video. I'm thinking, okay, so I know this isn't important for most of y'all because most of y'all are probably only here for my vlogs and my tutorials, if you're here at all. But if you're here for my gaming videos, did I do enough? Okay, yeah. If you're here for my gaming videos, I think I'm kind of planning on doing main story quest one day of the week and then doing regular things later in the week. I don't know, because like the updates are coming rapidly. Like I only have 6 days to finish a quest, so I'll talk about it in my gaming one. But I think I will be posting more gaming stuff until I get back into the sewing room, and until like, well, even when things get a little bit slower at work, because I'm really enjoying that and showing off some of my makes on my gaming side. I don't think I want to make a separate channel for it because I have like 10 different channels. I have 3 TikToks, although one of those TikToks is very inactive. I don't use it at all. I used it for like one day to post 2 songs, and then I was like, nah, this ain't for me. So I also, so I have my main TikTok. I have my business TikTok. I have that TikTok that I might just delete. I tried deleting it and then I accidentally signed in and it just didn't delete. So I thought it was a sign. And then I have my Instagrams. I have the previous life Instagram, which I don't use anymore. I stopped using that once like the whole entire TikTok shutdown thing happened, but I do have my business account. And then I have my picture account, which is just me going out in public and taking photos because I'm like, I don't know, I kind of want to make like a sewing, like build with me account thing. I don't know. I don't really use that either. A link to that is my Tumblr account, which is very inactive because like within the first day of having that Tumblr account, not the first day, let me say within the first 2 weeks, 2 posts, somebody DM'd me, and I'm not about that life. I'm married, first of all. Second of all, I'm ace. Third of all, what a weird thing to do. Like, just slide into somebody's DMs immediately. Like, no conversation. And like, I don't, maybe I just don't remember how Tumblr works. And maybe I'm just, I don't know. I don't know. So those are kind of inactive because I don't go out much anymore. I'm trying to, but with how bad and busy it is right now, I just don't want to. My mother-in-law did get like the family package for Bok Tower Garden, which is like a little ways from here, but also that includes the dogs. So we'll probably be taking advantage of that. My sister-in-law is also a crochet artist. She's an overall artist with ADHD as well. We've finally discussed it, but she's also an artist, and we probably together will be going out and just gathering inspiration and just crocheting or doing whatever art we're into at the time. Probably not sewing with me. Maybe I'll do some embroidery or something, but not sewing while out there. And then, yeah, I have a YouTube account, and then I also have my Xiaohongshu account. Too many accounts. I don't want to make another one. I know I watch YouTubers that have like 12 accounts. That's not for me. I'm not planning on making money on this. I don't think I'm in the age range to make money off of this anymore. I'm just doing what I want to do. If people see me, great. If people don't see me, also great. Like, it's fine. It really is. I have my regular job, which honestly kind of really sucks right now. I don't really like it. It's retail during the holiday season, so I'm having a hard time, but I have like I have a lot of advantages with that job. So, yeah. Yeah, let me say ta-ta for now. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow because I'm off. Finally, it's been a week. I am currently editing the game video. I forgot today was Monday, so I'm going to end up uploading it today, even though at the end of that video I said something along the lines of, I'm uploading this Monday. Disregard that. If you watch that video too, disregard. But I have on the new pair. So this is number 2. It's a little bit different from my pair because this, I did do an extra row in here, and then I sewed the hearts a little bit lower, and then these, I think I made the string a little bit longer, which honestly is fine. And then like these, a little bit different. The hole for the thumb is a little bit tighter, and I put the hearts a little bit further onto the edge when I sewed it down initially to center it better. And the thing is, art is it's not the same. It's especially handmade. It's never going to be the same. Like if you print something, that's one thing. And even then, sometimes the print doesn't come out the same as the next print. So I shouldn't be upset about it. I think these little hearts are really fun. They probably will get tangled a little bit, and I'll probably work with another one because I think I have enough more to do one more hat. Not sure if I have enough to do 2 more of these guys, but I want to at least try to make one more hat because I think the hat itself is the main piece in this. Like these, anybody can make these. I mean, anybody can make this too. It's literally just a rectangle in half, whatever. It kind of gives like, I don't remember I don't know what it's called, but in medieval times, there was like this little cone hat thing that got really popular recently in the Renaissance fair community. The little cone hats. And it kind of gives that in a way. And it's pretty fun. So hopefully this goes off to a good home. I'm going to try to make one more. And then once this yarn is out, because I don't think I want to buy more self-striping yarn. I'm the type of person, the more I work with fabrics and garment making, the less I want to work with self-striping or differently patterned fabrics. And it's not, no offense to the people who design these yarns. It's just that I like mixing the colors myself. So I think once I run out of this yarn, I will be moving on to like a green, yellow, pink, like pastel versions of all those to make something similar to this. Like not similar to this, to be honest, because I'm not the biggest fan of what I made. It's cute, but it's just not exactly. Oh, I'm going to add white too. That's a good idea. Things pass me. This colorway or this color, yeah, this colorway. I'm going to use this as like kind of a visual. I don't think I have any more of this yarn or this yarn. These are both Big Twist Twinkle. I know I have more of this. This is a polyester yarn. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. And I definitely don't have this yarn. I don't even remember where I got this yarn. I think it was Michael's, but who knows. But I'm going to do something with stars coming up next. I'm going to use these little moons and have these like one on each side dangle. Maybe a star dangle as well. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. I do have all these like little clouds I might like sew around. Maybe not a bad idea either because these are just sitting on my desk and I want to clear off my desk. So yeah, that's the next version of this. And I might keep that one for myself. I don't know, but I'm going to continue editing my video. That way I can get this uploaded tonight and then still work on another one of these because I think this is a really fun activity. Hello, we're in the car. I didn't record before we left because we are under the water and the dogs were annoying me, so we tried to get out of the house really fast. But here is the outfit for today. My little Chippendale bag because it kind of matches. And this I crocheted last year. I think I had already started vlogging since then, but I don't know if I really like understood how my flow was. This was Michael's. It was discounted at the end of the year. I had something else to say. If you're a Floridian, drive safely because I know tensions are high. Most of us work in retail. Most of us work in tourism, and it's really hard on all of us, especially if you're somebody that also celebrates the holidays. Be careful. Like, your life is, and everybody's lives around you is more important than you getting somewhere fast.
AI has become so engorged. It has infected every single element of my life. Forget even being a content creator. Platforms that I've used for years now have AI integrations or chatbots.
Folks, I have been working on this for the past, I don't know, hour, 2 hours. I built it up a little bit and the row I got to was uneven. And I told myself that one of the rows I worked on was uneven. And I was like, okay, it's fine. I'll just fix it right here and then it'll be fine. I'll just cinch it in right here. It'll be fine. And then another row I came up to was messed up. And I was like, I can't do this. I need to go back, count all my stitches and figure out why this keeps on happening. And I had gotten to like row, I want to say row, what's 21 plus like 7, 28. And, you know, with shawls, they just keep on getting bigger and bigger and more rows and rows. I was not at the color change yet, but I was getting close to the color change. And I have since then frogged it all the way back to, let's say, row 17. Yeah, row 17. What's 17 times 2? Is it 34? I think it's 34. So let me fix that real quick. I am I'm writing down every single stitch, or like the stitch counts for every single row at this point, because this is happening way too many times. I don't know how I got through it with the first two I made. The first one I made was pretty ugly. Well, it wasn't ugly. Let me rephrase that. The first one I made was okay. It worked out. There were a couple of stitches missing here and there. That's fine. I was able to figure it out. The second one, almost perfect. There was like one stitch that I missed or something. These last two, for some reason, I cannot get it to work. So, like I said, I have written it down. There's only some that I'm kind of like iffy on because, you know, when you get to that row, there's like a whole bunch of chains and just a couple of like single crochets and all that. So those ones I have question marks on. I may get around to doing like a small tutorial on this, but I don't know because it's not my original pattern. On top of that, it's a free pattern that I found on, not Ravelry, what's it called? Xiaohongshu. And on top of that, I don't know if this is a paid pattern anywhere. I cannot find the actual pattern anywhere. I've looked up Krishna shawl. I've looked up witch's shawl. I can't find the real pattern or the pattern maker. I just keep on seeing it pass around on Xiaohongshu, Little Red Note. And I don't know. I don't feel comfortable doing it, but I'm at a point where I finally match up with the stitch count. So I'm watching the Riley Elena, I think that's how you say her name. I'm watching her video on Jake Monroe. As somebody who's part of the alternative community, I was somebody that watched him. I mostly watched for Kaya, and it's interesting looking at the perspective of it because I did watch, like I said, I watched a little bit of him because of Kaya, and he's not a good person, and he's definitely fallen off. And I'm glad to see other people actually talk about the timeline of it. This is a very thorough video. I don't really like to involve myself into the drama like this, but this is something that's important to me, as in like the alternative community. We are seeing the red pilled people come in and take over. It's what happened to the country stars. It's what happened to country music. We cannot allow this to happen to our music. We can't allow people to come in and steal our like subcultures to make our music extremely patriotic and very government friendly. We can't let this happen. So anyways, I'm going to keep on working on this, and hopefully I don't have to rip this apart for the millionth time. It's time. I don't sing in whistle tones. I am not that talented. Oh, I forgot to put my little glovies on. I was going to show you guys because it's the end of the video where I tell you guys everything I've done in the past 2 weeks, because I am not doing weekly vlogs at this point because I work so hard. I was exhausted for the past 2 weeks. So thanks for listening to me ramble about how tired I am and about to talk about it again. So this week these 2 weeks, we got quite a few things done. By the way, I haven't seen my hair my hat with my hair curled, and I think I do prefer my hair curled with this hair or with this hat. So very, very cute. Since we're here, this is number 1. We are number 1. Yay! This is number 2. These are going to go on the shop. And this is number 3, but 3.5 because I didn't have enough yarn to do another pair of gloves. I have this many yarns. Let me see if I can get it out. It's a mess over here, but I have this many yarns. Not enough for even one. So we are just going to sell it as a hat. It's very cute. Very, very cute. I will take photos of it eventually, hopefully sometime this week, because I'm not picking up as many shifts this week since it's not technically holiday anymore. The last 2 weeks, last week I had picked up a favor shift for one of my coworkers. It was that 5 a.m. shift. That was a huge favor of me. I came home and crashed out. Well, okay, so it's funny because back when I was in high school, crashing out meant you pass out. Whereas now crashing out is like having a whole BF moment, a whole like meltdown moment. It's two different meanings. And I think it's kind of fun seeing language like that. I am into etymology in a way. One of my favorite etymology little tidbits is talking about bread. So tea is a better one to talk about. Tea or chai, cha. You either, whatever language you speak, you say one of those two words, like a mix of those two words. I don't even think it's actually pronounced chai. It's just the way that we kind of stylize it in the English language. But in Korea, we say cha. I think you say the same thing, like ma cha. Like that's, I don't know what ma is, but cha is tea, you know? Maybe ma means green. Who knows? Like I said, we have boricha, which is barley tea. And in the United States, we say tea, you know? English, we say tea. In Spanish, you say te. In Portuguese, I think you also say te. French, probably the same too. Not sure. Never learned French. But that's another one. Like I was saying, bread. Like we say bread, but a lot of people, languages have a variation on bun. So we say bun. In Korea, we say bang. In Spanish, you say pan. In Portuguese, it's bao. I'm probably saying that word wrong because I did not really learn Portuguese as well as I wanted to. Let's think of another one. I know in French, it's Pain. I don't know. I'm not even going to pronounce it. I'm not even going to try. What's another one? In Vietnamese, bao. So like, yeah, like I think that's etymology is cool. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we got these done, and then we didn't get any of these done, but like we got all the whatever it's called, the frills, the little. It's not lace either, but we got all of them done except for the crimson ones because I think I might just wait until I buy white yarn for these. I think also it'd be really cute. Oh, I didn't sew this one in. Dang. Well, I thought I had it all sewed in. I haven't made the little like neck, like the tie or anything. I think it'd be really cute to put these in like a little like bag because it kind of looks like a flower, you know? Maybe I'm just thinking too hard about it. But I have to sew this one in and then I have to do the little, what's it called? The little necktie. Literally, I just said it, but we got 3 of those basically done because the necktie is only 70 foundation single crochet, then blah, 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 blah. It's almost done. Now, this week, I'm going to try to focus on getting this one specifically done because I do have one already done. I am writing every single stitch count for each row so that in the future, I won't have to keep on doing this. I'm going to take this off because it's annoying me that this keeps on coming down under, but maybe I should make these longer. I don't know. At this point, I'm just here. I'm just Harry. But this, I'm so frustrated that I've been messing this up so much. This was supposed to be a super easy make. This was supposed to be done 3 weeks ago. I can't get it done because I keep on messing up. The last time I messed up, I learned because I had to frog one more time after I talked to y'all. But I learned I messed up in the center. So I had to be very careful about the center. And I need to be very careful about the edge because honestly, that's where the increases are. And that's why it's getting harder for me to notice. So I have to double check. Right now, there is a pattern like between certain rows where you just add 8, like it's an increase of 8 stitches, but I don't know what the pattern is for the in-betweens, to be honest, but I don't think that's where I'm messing up. It's definitely in the increased rows of 8 that I'm messing up. So that's just something I got to work with. So I'm hoping to at least get this one done this week because I do have a little bit of extra time. I don't think the schedule for Christmas week has dropped yet. However, I know I get holiday pay on Christmas, so I'm most likely going to be picking up on Christmas Day. I did tell one of my coworkers that I would pick up for them if they had to work for Christmas because they want to go home to see their family. So I already promised them. Anyways, yeah, it's going to be another 2 weeks till I do another vlog. I know this one was shorter than normal. I haven't been very talkative. It's because I work retail in tourism and I'm tired. My spoons are full. So, yeah. Anyways, I think I may do another vlog or like let's play because I only have like less than a month to finish up the quests on my Infinity Nikki. I know not very many of y'all are watching it, if any at all. I think the only people that are viewing it is probably one person that I know. And then outside of that, it is like people trying to find newer Infinity Nikki creators. And I'm still brand new to this, so whatever. But thanks for the patience from y'all. I like I said, I know that not all of you guys are here for every single thing I post, but I do appreciate those of y'all who are enthusiastic for things that I post that aren't really like what normal people would post, you know? I don't know. I have ADHD, so it's hard for me to stick to one thing. And that's another reason why I don't want to make another channel because it's just, I can't keep up with more than one. It's just too much work at this point. So anyways, I'm going to continue crocheting. Maybe do another VOD, not a VOD, let's play and crochet. All right, bye-bye.